All right, guys, here we have it. Some urban chicken farming going on here. I have my friend Ryan. Ryan is building a chicken coop. I'm going to help him, and we're going to show you how easy it is to keep chickens in your regular San Diego neighborhood here. So we'll check it in a minute. And we're back that quick. Already finished. Coop's up and ready to go. So actually it's been about a week now, and Ryan and I just spent a couple of days on this, really, if you think about work time, and it's already done and inhabited with chickens. Ryan's gonna give you guys the grand tour.
Alright, so here's the fence I built. It's had an extra roll of welded wire in the backyard. Put one of the old boards into the bricks. Just need a basic masonry drill bit, no problem. T-post, and a simple fence. Drilled a couple holes, piece of wire, hooked it over the top.
Cost per fence, $0. 100% recycled fence. All right. On to the, oh, here's one of our chickens. And what's this hanging deal right here?
This is their feeder. Bought at your local feed store or hardware store should have it. You wanna hang it off the ground. That way the rodents won't get into it, and chickens like to scratch into it, scratch in the feed as well, and they'll waste a lot of feed. So if you hang it off the ground, they're not able to scratch in there.
Nice. On to the coop.
This is just an old screen door off my backyard. The dogs are messing it up, so I thought I'd use it up here. Makes it really easy to get in.
Here we have the chickens. Look at this big fluffy head.
Alright, let's start at the bottom. This is just a piece of corrugated roofing. Put it down here, that way you can catch the manure and any scraps or anything that they leave. It makes it easy for cleaning. You can spray off the manure into your compost bin or straight into your garden if you want.
Nice. And you can just get that at the hardware store, right? About 10 bucks?
Yeah, it's like 10 bucks for a 12-foot sheet, so it's really cheap.
Nice.
Chicken wire in the bottom of the floor. That way the droppings and everything can go straight through and makes it cleaning a lot easier.
Nice. What about these little compartments here?
This is their little bins. They have 4 12x12 bins, one for each chicken. It makes their living a lot more comfortable, and the more comfortable they are, the more eggs they'll lay. So it's got a little plastic bin here you can buy at a dollar store for a couple dollars for all of them.
So luxury living for these chickens. You keep them happy and they produce a lot of eggs for you, right?
Exactly. So we got a couple simple ramps built that way they can get up to the top layers. They like to be up high, away from danger, and they can see anything coming. They'll hang out up here most of the day, actually.
Nice. What's this here?
This is the little waterer. Instead of buying a $20, $30 water bottle for them, just got a simple, like a little rabbit feeder. Cost me $1 for that. Just drill a hole in the bottom of a water bottle, and they get plenty of water.
Nice. Oh, this guy's popping in. Oh, speaking of which, here's the 4 chickens, right, in a 3x5 coop. What kind of chickens are these? They are all very different looking, right?
Yeah, those are 4 different breeds. They all lay different color eggs, and they all produce a good amount of eggs.
Nice. So we have a little fluffy foot right here. This guy. That's a Rhode Island red. Is that what you said?
Yep.
Big red right here. Foghorn, right?
Leghorn.
Leghorn. Right, foghorn, leghorn.
Yeah.
Big fluffy headed chicken here. And then this guy whose breed we cannot remember right now. But they're all, if you take a look, very different and cool, right? So the coop is all plywood and chicken wire, 2x4s, or 4x4s, I'm sorry. Nothing special, but very nice. A couple of concerns that people usually have. Oh, let's check out the door first. Oops.
So basically I just screwed a couple of boards together to give it a little gap. I used the plywood out of the hole that I cut. This is off the reused door as well. So just make the little gap, that way it can slide back down. There's a piece of wood behind it, so that way you can't be pushed in, and keep them safe at night. And then when you get up in the morning, come let them out.
Alright guys, so this is very, very, very simple. Right? Very simple, very easy. Couple of concerns though that people have voiced when I talked about doing this. One, are these chickens loud? Do you hear clucking and chirping all day?
Not at all. You walk away a couple feet from the coop and you wouldn't even know they were here.
Nice. Damn. Big Red's the dominant one here, right? Yeah. So they're not very loud at all unless they're just kind of being disrupted or disturbed?
Yeah, if they get a little startled, they'll make a little noise, but it's not bad at all. It's no more than a bird that's in a tree.
And what about smell? Now a bunch of people said they're worried about everything smelling like chicken poop all the time.
As long as you keep it clean about once a week, you won't notice the smell. Like I said, this makes cleaning a lot easier and will reduce the smell.
Alright, so if it was just straw at the bottom, you'd basically have straw covered in poop all the time, so it would smell. But he's got this little fence design. He's actually using the manure in his garden, which is nice. It's a little
fertilizer.
Right, little circle of life going on in his house here. So cost-wise, also for keeping the chickens, are there any expenses really? Just water, feed?
Water and feed.
And what are they feeding on here?
This is just a basic layer feed. It's a natural feed. It gives them all the nutrients they need.
Right, so you picked up about a 50-pound bag for 20 bucks?
Yeah, about 20 bucks.
How long do you think it would take for them to go through something like that?
It'll last at least a month.
At least a month?
At least. Probably longer.
Okay, and that coupled with...
So over here we just got some basic table scraps. You got lettuce. Any kind of fruit and vegetable. They enjoy any of it.
And they were eating grass too, right? And bugs?
They eat grass and they like to scratch around in the dirt to find any little bugs running around.
Nice, and I was watching them do that actually earlier. So, eggs-wise, they lay about an egg every other day? Depends on it varies with breed, right?
Yeah, it varies with the breed. They, most of them will lay about 6 a week. Pretty right on the money with that.
About 6 a week?
Yeah.
So you're looking at around around 2 dozen eggs per week for keeping these chickens. But did you have trouble getting the chickens? Was it hard to find? Where do you find chickens?
Craigslist. Craigslist will have them, your local feed store, or just ask around. You might be able to find somebody.
Nice. So what would you say this entire project altogether cost you?
Altogether, including the chickens and the feed, was under $100.
Nice.
Just all reused wood and wire.
So for under $100, with a little bit of effort, you can have a little chicken farm growing in the little side of your house. Get yourself 2 dozen free range organic eggs if you feed them the right feed for free, or for pretty much free. Water and feed. I hope this inspires you. Let us know if it did. Show us your chicken coop. Throw me some eggs. We'll see you next time.